command points along this 100-mile stretch of coastline. Enemy dispatches make the usual propaganda claim that some of these elements were wiped out, but they admit heavy fighting by the airborne units is still in progress in some areas. A late German broadcast admits further that reinforcements are still pouring in. Behind these successes, which were launched this morning with General Eisenhower's ringing slogan, "Nothing less than full victory," is a story of massive sea and air operations. A fleet of 11,000 planes screened the naval armada of 4,000 ships and several thousand smaller craft. In 8 hours from midnight onward, 10,000 tons of bombs rocked the French coast. Shells from 640 naval rifles fired at point-blank range destroyed enemy forts and gun positions. German resistance was fierce, but nowhere did it reach the proportions which had been expected. In the first few hours, only 50 German fighter planes opposed an Allied tactical air force of 2,500 planes. Enemy naval resistance was sporadic and appeared concentrated near Le Havre and Cherbourg. Most of the German coast artillery had been, in Winston Churchill's words, quelled before the landing barges hit the beach. Since
Statistics released today by the Labor Front show that the Reich has experienced another productive year. Production is up across the board. 200 billion tons of steel, 450 million rubber tires, 600 million bushels of sauerkraut. Enviable statistics. Other nations struggle to keep up with the global depression, which their unjust war has brought about. Think about it, Allied soldiers, when you see a train go by loaded with German dinosaurs. You are behind in industry, behind in sauerkraut production, behind in dinosaurier craft. How can you win in the face of such might? Do not even try. The only thing that could stop us would be if you somehow used our own strengths against us. Our dinosaurs, let's say. But it is a foolish thought. Something like that could never happen. Even if you managed to make a Brontosaurus herd stampede through one of our camps, we would not be deterred. So do not even try such a thing. Propaganda-Abschnittsoffizier Alvin von Nerven, bringing you Allied troops in the field a friendly voice to charm, entertain, and break your will to fight. American soldier, remember those happy days when you stepped out with your best girl, going places and doing things? No matter whether you two were enjoying a nice juicy steak at some restaurant, or watching a thrilling movie with your favorite stars performing, or dancing to the tilt of a swing band, you were happy. What is left of all this? Nothing. Nothing but days and nights of the heaviest fighting. And for many of you, nothing but a plain wooden cross in foreign soil. American soldier, do you not know that instead of enjoying a happy repast at a restaurant or malt shop, it is now you who are on the menu? The Volksbeloser Redners hunger, always hunger for the flesh of those who oppose the Reich.
For a special all network broadcast, CBS World News takes you now to London.
And at the bay of the mouth of the Seine River, and in the vicinity of Harfleur, near the tip of the Cotentin Peninsula. The Germans claimed 6 divisions of parachute and airborne troops were landed at various inland points along this 100-mile stretch of coastline. Enemy dispatches make the usual propaganda claim that some of these elements were wiped out, but they admit heavy